Corber, Poetry Thin Air, and Chris,
Right here.
Iconicide.
Iconicide, right here.
Iconicide.
Yes. Yeah. Right, very brief introduction. I had a band called ICONICIDE. I've been doing it for the past 34 years. Anyone curious enough and intrepid enough, I got copies of our 34th anniversary band history. I can inflict this upon you. Read it and weep. It's all true. I'm going to do something a bit lazier than everybody here. I'm actually going to read a post off of Facebook. It's this true story, a little slice of life, and that's not the window. Okay. Here we go. Throwback Thursday. Remembering that time I fell asleep up in a tree. I did that a lot, also up in the monkey bars. At the playground, my class at the special ed school I went to for 8 years would frequent whenever there were enough fights, so our teacher, Barbara Doherty, would adjourn for the rest of the day so we could blow off steam. So this had to be around 1980. And by the time I woke up, I realized the class had left without me. At first I thought someone would realize I wasn't there with them. I mean, I was known to wander. But I figured they'd turn back after they hadn't seen me after a few blocks. So I picked up a football they'd also forgotten, and started tossing it around. That is, until it hit the tree I'd been sleeping in and went over a fence. All right, I thought. I climbed the fence to the top, swung myself over, and lowered myself as far as I could before releasing my grip. I figured I'd drop to the concrete at the base of the fence and start looking for that football, but I misjudged the distance and my ability to make that narrow ledge, and instead dropped maybe 10, 15 feet, landed wrong on my right foot, twisting my ankle, and rolled downhill a spell. This was right by the Long Island Expressway or the PQE, wherever it is. And the embankment was high enough and steep enough so we didn't notice the traffic much when we were in that playground. I stood up gingerly and realized my right leg could not really support my weight. Now, I've always had a weird relationship with pain, because Dad beat me badly and regularly enough, my body simply decided not to feel it. So he also knocked my spine out of whack. So I found that football and made my way down the rest of the way to street level. I knew from being on the school bus that the lower school was a mile or so down the road, so I started dragging myself forward, one step after another. I was unable to lift my right foot. I was unable to, okay, my right leg. But I figured someone would notice this skinny white kid limping along the roadside and call for it. Nah, I knew they wouldn't call. It must have taken me close to an hour, but I made it to the lower school, gave one of the teachers the football, and told them what had happened. It just so happened a group of younger kids were just about to finish up some after-school activities, so it was suggested I be placed on one of the short buses and sent home along with the rest of the group. For me, it was a typical episode, and truth be told, foreshadowed that Friday night back in May of 1993, that night back in May of 1983, when dozens of people saw me dying on a Friday night, and no one stopped to help. But it gave me one of my personal 10 commandments. If it hurts when you move, and it hurts when you don't move, then you might as well move. Yeah. Once again, I kind of had band history. Anyone wants to know what else I'm up to? Bring it on.
Nice, very nice.
Worst thing about it is true.
ICONICIDE, right? That's
Yep.
your literary.
Oh, that's my bad. I also have 3 books out.
Oh, okay.
The most recent is called Notes from the Exploding Library.
Oh, okay.
Check it out.
You